Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, Thomas here back on another video on the channel, and today we have our NPBA Week 9. This is the last week of the NPBA. This is going to be our team builder, and the Copenhagen Galaxies, are going up against the Seattle Spheals. So, this is the last match, and we are by far out of playoffs. We cannot even touch anything near playoffs. I'm not even sure we can play for survival. Like, if we win, I think we have a small chance of survival, of like staying up in the Canter division. And if we lose, I'm pretty sure we're just moving down, so, you know. Woo! But I'm still gonna take the match fairly seriously, both because of the relegation thing, but also because our opponent are, I'm pretty sure they are like the coach on the 9th place from top 8. So if they win, they get into top 8. If they lose, stay out of top 8. So it's pretty important for them. So that means I also want to give my all. There's only like one mon on here where realistically I probably could build a better set, but I kind of just want to play it the way I'm playing in this match because I want to try it out. The rest are legitimately built with the thought that this is probably going to be pretty decent, but realistically, like this team, I knew it was going to be bad from the start of the season because this is a lot of mons I just really like with not too much thought of the synergy, and I can feel it. I can unfortunately feel it, and that's a little bit annoying. I guess we should go into our opponent's team real quick before we, of course, go to our own. So, our opponent's team consists of Deoxys Speed, Tabalele, Hawlucha, Mega Steelix, Serena, Rotom Wash, Tyranitar, Blissey, and Darmanitan. This is an insanely good team. I actually really like the team. I like the synergy all around with like Dio Speed, Tabalele, and Hawlucha. Is like all three of those combine very well together. Of course, Lele is set in terrain, so you can Expanding Force, I think it's called, the move with Dio Speed, and of course the Unburden boost with Hawlucha. I really like Blissey and like Blissey, Mega Steelix, and Tyranitar are all weak to what's it called, fighting. But then you have the Dio Speed and Tabalele and Hawlucha, which primarily typically would be ran as offensive mons, maybe except for the Dio Speed. So you'd still have really good, like, it's not like your opponent is just going to click fighting moves over and over and over because you have so many good resist at the top. So that means your defensive mons are a little bit better. You also have a really good choice scarf option in Darmanitan, and something that just hits incredibly hard without any setup. You have Rotom Wash, which can come in as like a really good defensive pivot, the same way Serena can come in as like a pivot. Really good stealth rockers. I guess removal is maybe the one thing you can questionable about, but even then, like Rotom Wash, Defog, or Serena Rapid Spin should be enough for a team, in my opinion. There maybe will be some scenarios where if you don't bring Serena, it's a little bit awkward because you defog away the terrain, but it's something you can live with. So I really like this team. I think the speed tiers are maybe the one thing that's like kind of weird, because if you don't count, like if you don't talk about the Unburden boost from Hawlucha, right, you're literally going from Dio Speed down to Tabalele, which is a massive drop. And then you do have Hawlucha, but even then you go Hawlucha down to Tabalele, so it's a little bit weird. And I guess with that little bit of information, I like the team. I think it's a good team. I think I'm kind of scared. I think all 9 mons could easily come. We should just hop into our own team. So our own team, first off this week, we of course have Spearmint the Latios, and we're going to make him shiny because that's why he's called Spearmint. Weakness Policy, Psyshock, Orpheus, Shadow Ball, Agility. This is the set I wanted to bring just because I wanted to bring it. I realized this isn't good because our opponent literally has an Hawlucha that can Unburden boost to be faster than our Latios. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I want to run this because I think it's fun. We have pretty good amount of mons that can pop a weakness policy on our opponent's team. A lot of them are probably going to run like Shadow Ball, Dark Move, U-turn or stuff like that. So that's the general idea why I think we can proc this, and we can either agility on the turn, or we can just hit something, get the +2, and then hit something again. But, you know, Latios is kind of just here, you know, to potentially end-game sweep. This team is a lot about trying to see if we can get an end-game sweep with Latios, and hopefully we can. Next up, we have Stormbreaker, the Zapdos, Heavy Duty Boost, Static, U-turn, Heatwave, Thunderbolt, and Roost, 248 in HP, 228 in defense, and 132 in speed. This is enough to outspeed the Serena, if Serena is max speed, which I don't think it will be, but if it is, we can outspeed it. I'll opt for Heatwave over Hurricane because Mega Steelix literally walls us if we don't bring Heatwave. And Hurricane, while good for like Hawlucha, we can still just, you know, click Thunderbolt, and Hurricane doesn't really hit much else that we don't already hit fairly well, aka the Serena. Serena does have access to Triple Axle, but it shouldn't be able to one-shot us unless it's like Choice Banded, and if it's Choice Banded, it's Choice Banded. There's not much you can do about that. And we can like kind of roost on it, because when we roost, we lose to flying typing, which means it does less, so we can kind of like play around like that. This is also very high in defense, so we can take like a Hawlucha hit. I'm pretty sure a +2 Stone Edge does not kill us from full, if I remember correctly. which means we can always kind of revenge against it. Unfortunately, this is like it's very much walled by Blissey and Steelix to some extent, because even with Heatwave, we still don't do that much to Steelix, so a little bit annoying. But you know, it's a way to come in, pivot out. It is what it is. Next up, we have Smooch, the obstacle with Choice Scarf, Knock Up, Double Edge, Close Combat, and Parting Shot. This is kind of a revenge for like Tabulele, Deoxys, and stuff like that. Only issue is Tabulele, if it's Choice Scarf, which I do think it could be, is gonna speed tie with us. It's not the greatest, and he has Mega Steelix, which Mega Steelix walls this to no end. You could say Tyranitar does as well, but if you can predict that and click Close Combat, you know, that's just straight up KO. So that's fine enough. This also speed ties with Damanitan as well, so it's Damanitan's Choice Scarf, that's also speed tie, but I'm gonna go for the speed tie this time around, because I do think it could come up as being important, so let's just hope we win it in case we need to. Next up, we have Catapult, the Blastoise, Assault Vest, Torrent, Scald, Ice Beam, Rapid Spin, and Body Press. 248 in HP, 252 in defense, and 80 in special defense. This is kind of physically defensive for the Damanitan, but also Speed F, so we can take like a Tabulele hit. We don't do a whole lot back to Tabulele, but we can also take like a Deoxys hit. Realistically, I probably should just make this leftovers, because the Speed F doesn't matter that much. Like, Deoxys is very bad for his team. We don't have a whole lot that beats the Deoxys, and if he's like Cosmic Power, I think we just straight up lose. I'm just hoping he's not, but yeah. It's kind of here to take hits from Damanitan, take hit from like the Steelix, pressure it out, stuff like that, so that's why it's here. Next up, we have Kingdom, the Klefki, Leftovers, Prankster, Flash Cannon, Spikes, Reflect, and Light Screen. So we have Prankster in the Psychic Terrain. It will work because we don't target any of the opposing Mons with our Prankster moves. I'm a little bit uncertain if Spikes works like that, or I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure we can Spike in terrain, but Reflect and Light Screen, we 100% can't. And the more I think about it, the more this should be 100% light play, right? 100% this should be light play. No questions asked. He doesn't have that many knockoff user. The best knockoff user that we might swap Kingdom in... I also spelled Kingdom wrong. Whoops. We might swap Kingdom into is Deoxys, but if he runs knockoff, he runs knockoff. It is what it is. But Reflect and Light Screen can be really good in this game if we can get them up and stop some of his offensive sweep. Even just preserving Klefki with like a little bit of HP, just so we can send it in against like a Hawlucha, set up the Reflect, and then we can stop Hawlucha that way. So that is the general idea behind this. It's here to take a hit from like most Mons. It can Flash Cannon, the Tabulele, and then it can set up Reflect Light Screens. Last, we have Maximus, the Monster with Leftovers, Body Press, Earthquake, Toxic, and Stealth Rock. Very generic. We don't hit Hawlucha, but I also don't expect the Hawlucha to swap into us, and if it does, we can potentially Toxic it, and as he tries to set up a Sword Stance. This isn't meant to be a counter to Hawlucha, it's just meant to be a physical, like, maybe Cheetah, maybe Deoxys, maybe Damanitan, if that's what we need, stuff like that. So this and Blastoise combined can kind of take care of Damanitan, Steelix and Tyranitar. Serena is by far probably the biggest issue on our team, because I don't want to get damage on Stormbreaker too much, because that means we have less of an option to deal with the Hawlucha, but I might have to if Serena comes. I don't think it's coming, but if it does, that might be it. I know this is kind of a quick team builder, but you know, it's the last match. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to see if we can win, but I also kind of want to just get this season over with. It's not been good. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below with thought of the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. And now, head into the battle. So peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, Thomas here back on another video channel, and today we have our NPBA Week 9 battle. We are going up against the Seattle Spheals? Posed by Mingu, and he brought the Deoxys, the Tabulele, the Blissey, the Cheetah, Damanitan, and Mega Steelix. So no Hawlucha, which is pretty surprising, and no Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash, I guess, like, I thought it was gonna come, but I see why you wouldn't. But I don't really... Wow, Hawlucha, no Hawlucha, really. Hawlucha absolutely devastates my team. I do not understand why it's not here. Like, I legitimately do not understand why Hawlucha isn't here. It's so weird. Okay, this is interesting, because Hazard stacking is really good in this match. Holy... Like, holy... Wow. Hazard stacking is really good. He doesn't have removal. Blissey is probably boots. I think Damanitan maybe, but I think Damanitan has a high chance of being Choice Scarf, which, you know, he might lead Damanitan. Like, I definitely think there's a good possibility. I'm gonna lead Zapdos. That was like the plan. He does lead the Damanitan. Okay. Zapdos is probably the least like useful member, if that makes sense. We take any hit as provided he's not banded, and if he's banded, we kind of get the info on that. I don't want to U-turn because he's gonna bring in with the Blissey, probably. So the idea here is if he stays in a Flare Blitz, we can like go a free Blastoise, right? If he U-turns out, that's really good potentially we get the static because I'm static, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah, static. We potentially get the static, and if he hard swaps, we just U-turn out. I think this is like an overall just good. Okay, just Flare Blitz, Choice Scarf, gets the para. Damn. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate, I think, for him, but, you know, that's kind of the reason why I wanted to take the damage here. That makes Obstagoon the fastest thing, provided Deoxys is not max speed, I think. I feel like just going Blastoise is like, yeah, that's the easy one, right? Just going Blastoise, he's probably gonna swap. Like, what, you swap to Blissey here, right? Or you might legitimately swap to, Deoxys, honestly. Like, I don't think Deoxys is bad here at all. Because, like, realistically, it kind of takes whatever it wants. Like, Deoxys is such a weird mon to play against, I feel like. I don't think we have that good of a matchup against it. That's, like, the worst thing, because our Dark type is, like, Obstagoon. And, like, if we're running Guts, then he outspeeds us and just kills. But, like, does it get Aura Sphere or is it only Focus Blast? Okay, no, it gets like a million fighting moves, so it had to be Focus Blast on the special side, but you couldn't just run like Brick Break or something like that. So, I think my guess is he's going Blissey, right? Like I'm gonna Body Press predicting the Blissey, but I guess Body Press also works for like. I also want to Scald. I kind of wish I had brought. Now I really wish I brought Toxic. So originally I was like leftovers Blastoise with the. Toxic instead of Spin, which he brought all three of his good stuff, because I'm kind of glad I have Spin, but Toxic would also have been very nice here. If he stays in with if he in any case stays in with the Manitan, like we can take a hit pretty comfortably, and Body Press does do a whole lot of. He go Tabu Lele. Oh, okay, I did not see the Lele come in here like at all. I did not see Lele. Huh. Okay, I did not expect the Lele like at all. Okay, if this is Scarf Lele, right? See, the problem is I don't have a counter to this Lele like almost at all. If he's Scarf, we take pretty much anything we want to. Part of me, this thing did get Mystical Fire, right? I remember that correctly. No, it does not get Mystical. Never mind then. But it has to Focus Blast if it wants to hit out Klefki. I feel like Klefki is very like straightforward, you know. Still gonna do it, I think. Like if he hits us with these psychics, that's specs. Holy specs. Holy specs. I kind of wanna. Part of me wanna spike stacks here. I'm gonna light screen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna light screen, get it up. Like if he attacks us, I think we do take 2. Oh, if I can get 2 spike stacks up here, that's really nice. He goes Darm, okay. The Manitan, so yeah, this is paralyzed, right? Asking myself if I can just look at the screen, right? Reflect. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, this is a little bit annoying, right? Because of like I can go Blastoise, which is very like straightforward. I can stay in, let this die, get a spike stack up. The thing is, if I'm in on like Blissey or something, I could get like several spike stacks on, which is like really nice. Yeah, if I go Blastoise, does he go back to Lele then? Probably, right? Which if he goes back to Lele, that's fine. Actually, why did he click? Why Psychic? Wait, yeah, why Psychic? That's actually really weird. Why would you click Psychic in that moment? Why not Moonblast? Moonblast is just straight up better against my team. Because Klefki resists both of them, right? I mean, I'm gonna go Blastoise. If he clicks U-turn, he clicks U-turn. Yeah, he does click U-turn. He does 21%. Which indicates he's adamant? Yeah, that's Adamant Trishka. Okay, so that means Obstagoon would outsped no matter what. Now, with the reflect light screen up, that actually does mean we can potentially stay in on the Lele if we want to. We still have mod still for like, god damn, Blastoise is good for like Darm and well, no, Mudsteel is still pretty good for all of the same amount that Blastoise would be good against. Because that means if he goes to any of his special mons, right, we kind of just get to stay in if we want to. The only problem is Deoxys is set up, which with no Hawlucha, that is what I'm thinking this is. I think it's set up Deoxys somehow. Like big Coal Mine, Cosmic Power, whatever. Which is like really annoying. Like that's the main thing I think people don't realize, like don't do when they play with Deoxys, that is a really good like bulky setup mon that's really annoying to try and break down. I wish the more like now that we're a couple of turns into this, right? I really wish I brought Flip Turn on Blastoise. I feel like that would have been really good. I don't know what I would like over Ice Beam. Yeah, with what we see he has. But Ice Beam just for hitting Hawlucha, hitting Serena, I feel like was too good. Like there's no way I wouldn't bring it, you know. Just a second. Yeah, well, he's taking a little bit of... Yeah, I think he's also kind of... Because of the light screen, he can't just go into Lele, right? Like, Lele doesn't... Because like, he revealed he has Psy Kick, so I don't think he has Psy Shot. I mean, maybe Thunder... I don't know what the last move was, honestly. Like, he might have both of them, right? Like, what would he... He might have both. He might have Energy Ball? Yeah, Energy Ball, actually. I think Energy Ball is pretty likely, now that I think about it. Because it hits both the Mudsteel and the Blastoise. I think Energy Ball is very likely. Which, I mean, if he clicks Energy Ball, I can kind of go into Zapdos. Like, I can be a baller and go to that. Actually, oh, Energy Ball almost 2 goes through the light screen. That's insane. Lele hits way too hard. Okay, he does go Lele. Could go Obstagoon, honestly. As long as he doesn't... Oh, but if he's Focus Blast predicting Klefki, I don't think I want that, right? I don't think that's like a scenario I want. Could go Latios. Like, I don't think... but EV Moonblasts, even for the light screen, that's very bad. I don't want to stay in and just say, I don't think Blastoise is that important. It's good for Darm, right? Yeah, I think I want to get damage on the Lele. Like, I get it. I'm gonna take a chunk. Actually, with the light screen up, we take... with the light screen, we actually don't take that much. No, man, I'm just clicking Scald. We should be able to take, like, any 2 hit he has. Unless he has Psyshock. If he has Psyshock here, that's kind of actually, we... Oh, light screen works against Psyshock as well. Okay, he goes to the Blissey, that's fine. So we do have, and now the Psychic Terrain no more. I mean, I'm just gonna body press, you know, get damage on this, see what he wants to do with it. Actually, oh, if he Toxic Set, that's a little bit annoying. Heal Bell. Oh, okay, he wanted to get rid of the paralysis, okay. I'm gonna go Klefki here. I don't know what he's gonna do. He could do a lot of things here. He could hard swap to Lele again. He could go, like, Lele or Deoxys are like the 2 mons I can see him going to right here, if he wants to swap. He could Soft Boil, I think that's a fair chance as well. Lele, yeah, okay. So yeah, I don't... Light Screen is up for 3 more turns. I'm just gonna start Spike Stacking now, I think. Because, like, the Dimantan is still annoying, but I can kind of deal with Dimantan a little bit better than I can deal with some other mons, I feel like. I'm just gonna start Spike Stacking now. Because, like, as far as I know, yeah, he doesn't have a remover. So unless he's running, like, I already know the Lele is not heavy-duty boots. So we're kind of fine. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. I think Blissey I also see now as leftovers, which is really good. Okay, he just goes hard. He just goes hard Dimantan, you know. Who cares? Who cares? It's just a... I mean, I guess it's because he knows I can't click, like, Toxic and Thunder Wave and stuff like that. Do we just keep... I feel like we just keep letting Blastoise get whittled down so we don't use up Mudsteel's health, right? Yeah, I think I just have to. Trick! Okay. think that's fine. Like, it's not great, but I think it's fine. It doesn't mean he can't trick again. And then he got, wow, he got the AV. That's actually, that's kind of... Do you want to stay in here? I mean, you could go... Lissy here. I think I'm gonna body press. Then again, maybe I do just because, well, I do have toxic on mod stales. I don't know. Do I want to burn the Blissey? Because if he goes Blissey, I could, in theory, go Clef Key, right? Because this still kind of works as like a good demand. Wow, even after the choice scarf, I don't think I outspeed the Dom. Yeah, I don't outspeed Dom after the choice scarf. Yeah, I don't. He still outspeeds me. That's kind of funny. I guess the only... We actually don't outspeed anything we didn't already outspeed. That's really funny. I think I'm just gonna... body press the Blissey. This is gonna... You're gonna die if you stay in. I'm gonna body press again. I know Lele is probably coming. The light screen went away. That's really bad. This is a good opportunity to kill the Blissey, right? I could do the double to Obstagoon. I think doubling to Obstagoon is really good here because if he goes Lele or Deoxys, that's really good for us. I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, he goes Deoxys, yeah. Knockoff has a chance of killing. We don't know what item he is. I could parting shot to scout a little bit of what he is. Right? I kind of want to do that because I think he's bringing the Steelix this turn, right? Yeah. Yep. So I can go Mudstill in this turn, I think. And just get my rocks up if I want to. I think that's fine. If he has Aqua Tail on this, I guess that's a little bit annoying. Other than that, I think it's fine. We do about the same damage he does to us, but our stamina, right? Yeah, stamina. Like, are we stamina? He also has -1 attacks. He literally does nothing. He might have Toxic on this. That's like the one thing. Yeah, okay. Toxic is like the one thing that would be annoying. He does not have anything above the ground. I'm just Earthquake. Getting the damage on this. Yeah, rocks are on our side now as well, but you know, it is what it. We do have boots on Zapdos, so yeah. Yeah, rocks. No. Oh, thank God I got to click. I'm Earthquaking. We already got the rocks up. We're just hazard stacking him at this point. This is starting to look really good for endgame Latios. Because he didn't bring... His Choice Scarf is Damanta, which we out... It's not Choice Scarf anymore even, so we literally just need to set up on something we can potentially just sweep. I don't know how much Deoxys speed versus Latios. We do clean Shadow Ball does about 70% minimum if he's like max HP, which is really good. We need a little bit of damage on Ditita. Right? Need a little bit of damage on Tita. We need about half damage on Tita. Same with Blissey. It's at 12, but I'm not talking about. It's already where it needs to be. The only realistic scenario where he can heal the Blissey up is actually is against Clefkey because we do 7. Well, no, rocks plus spikes I think just kills his Blissey straight up, right? 12% plus rocks plus 1 spike. This is the leftovers variant. Yeah, it's against Yoko. Like, he literally dies to... I think he dies to the layoff spike, because rocks are 12% by itself, and then the spikes, and I know he's leftovers over heavy-duty boots. So, yeah. We have quick this. We do 41. That's nice damage. He Gyro Balls. There's just literally nothing. Thanks. Just gonna, you know, Earthquake again. At this point, I'm literally just gonna go up in health. You know, this is going really well. Okay, so he sacks the Blissey. Makes sense. Okay. It's never coming in at any point, so this is definitely the turn to do it. I guess you go Lele here, but does Lele kill us with specs? Is the question. It does not. With all the hassle, we can kind of just Earthquake to kill it, right? Or he's actually going to struggle with this quite a lot, I think. Like this specific turn here. So rocks are unfortunately up on our turn, which is on our side, which is not good. Yeah, we need damage on Dio and Tita for Latios to have a chance. We don't actually. I think Dio, the next time it comes in, actually just dies, like straight up as it is. To Latios. I'm not talking about Latios Shadow Bolt. Let me specify that real quick. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, he does go Lele. I think I'm staying in and taking the hit. I legit think I'm staying in and taking the hit and killing this thing. Like, I know it puts Mud still very low, but we can take a choice spec psychic. Actually, if he has energy ball, as I said, he probably would have. We still take that. I think I'm just earthquaking. We do 59 to 69, which is not guaranteed, but that means if he takes it out and brings it in, then I know we would straight up just kill it. Psychic. Oh, 99. Oh, he's modest. Oh my god. Oh, and we killed back. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so we created to kill back. Yeah. That was a little unfortunate. It was maximum roll in your favor, but a little bulk and damn, I understand that he's probably a little bit devastated about this one because yeah. Well, he's probably modest if he did 99. Okay, this is a bit, like he also has to realize like Zapdos is very low, Mudstail is literally dying. Blastoise is now Choice Scarf, which is not too great. Like I'm literally forced here in this situation to just hit this. This is Deoxys attack, sorry. Because like I can't really swap out, and if he's like Cosmic Power now, this is really bad. Cosmic Power right here is really bad. Okay, he just Psychics me, that's fine. I need damage on the Tita, that's the issue. I need damage on Tita. That's literally the issue. Okay, so Blastoise is, that's, I'm looking at Steelix, yeah, I'm stupid. I was gonna look at Obstagoon. Yeah, it's Steelix at what, 47? Which means that with rocks and spikes, we do not kill with anything. This isn't, like, that's not great. Right? Close count. Deoxys speed. Okay, I'm gonna go Obstagoon just because it presses this out, and this is like by far the amount I want to push it out the most. If he's max speed, he outspeeds us even without Choice Scarf, which is really that's like really bad for us now because then I'm just sacking Obstagoon. I think I'm just clicking Double Edge here, right? Because even if he goes Tita, we do damage, which is like what we want. And like, yeah, okay, no, he sacks the Mantine, okay. I guess it's because this thing kind of dies to most hits with all of the stuff that's on the field right now. So now he can go Steelix or Tita, like whatever, and be perfectly fine. I have to swap out, which is like the unfortunate part. I actually don't know what to do. I kind of want to swap into small, not Zapdos, unlike either. Okay, so this isn't boots either. This is really nice then. Sand is annoying. If he clicks a rock move here, that's really bad for like that kills Zapdos straight up. So that's a bit annoying. If Tita has, yeah, actually, if he's D-Dance, yeah, that's kind of bad too, right? Yeah, that's actually really bad as well. We still have Klefki with the... So Crunch... Oh, there's so much Gladius. I'm gonna go Zapdos. If he kills us, that's fine. We get free Blastoise at that point. Fine. EQs, that's pretty nice. So Sand is of course annoying. I kind of want to U-turn, just get the damage. And then go Blastoise, I think. Blastoise should be able to take any one thing he has. If he clicks like Stone Edge here, that's Blastoise still takes that very well. See, the rocks are starting to come into play a little bit for our side as well, which is that's not great at all. Sand is up for what, 4 turns again? I'm gonna U-turn to get the damage. Low key, I might actually go Obstagoon. Right? No, Stone Edge does way too much, I think. 78% is what Obstagoon is at. Like Stone Edge plus this. Yeah, that's not good, because if I lock myself into close combat, then he just goes free Deoxys, which I don't want to give him free Deoxys ever. Yeah, we're just going Blastoise here. Stone Edge, yeah. So 38%. Oh, that's so much. Okay, terrain. Actually, I am gonna probably spin. Do I spin here? I know that literally makes it so this probably I'm basically sacrificing Blastoise to spin. That might actually be what we want to do, right? Also, no item for no leftovers or anything, so he might actually be the fighting resist berry. I'm gonna Scald in case he goes Deoxys Speed. The problem is Deoxys Speed, if it has healing, it can just heal on us. Like even with Blastoise. Like Tita doesn't take that much. We could get a burn, I guess, which would be really nice. He knows we have Body Press. That's kind of my idea why he might want to go something else, into like Deoxys. You know, in case we click Body Press, so he doesn't lose this. Because he kind of needs this for Latios a little bit, I think. I don't think this is over by any sort of imagination yet. Can Klefki is at what, 54%? So I'm thinking here, if I kind of just sack Blastoise, can Klefki get up the Reflect like, on this Tita and still live, maybe? Rattata. Earthquake. Yeah, through a Reflect we live. I'm Scalding. I'm just gonna Scald, because if he kills me, that's fine. I'm going to Klefki, set up the Reflect. And I can even set up the Light Screen as well if I want to Orchid Spike Stack like one more time for the extra damage. But basically his mons are all starting to get within Latios range, which is like what we want. So I haven't hit this right. I only hit it with a U-turn from Zapdos, which did. This deals 30%, so now I can actually tell what this is. Oh, burn. Oh my god. Fuck this. I'm not too happy about that one, I won't lie. It's a little bad. Yeah, so we killed this. I mean, that's fine, I guess. He goes with Deoxys. Actually, we died to Sand, right? How much does Latios do to a Mega Steelix? Orosphere does 50 to 60. Steelix is that's providing he doesn't have much. What's Spadef, of course. Whoa, Jarabo just straight up like just, you know, do the deed, does the deed kind of deal. Okay, I think what I'm doing, I'm going Klefki. Okay, he goes Dew Speed, that's fine. He takes a lot of damage. So I set up light screen first. I'm begging for him to not be... that's fine as well. That's actually really good for me. I can set up the light screen, and then I can set up the reflect. And sand is now over, so I don't take any damage. I'm just gonna spike stack, I think. Wear down his mons, basically. If he has glare on this, that's maybe the one thing that's really, really bad. You like, because I believe it gets glare? No, it does not. Thunderwave? No, it does not. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of extra damage. He's at 22%. Can Obstacle win from here, actually? So can I just go Obstacle instead? Fuse speed is at... Okay, with the Reflect up and Light Screen as well against Mega Steelix. I think Crunch is like his strongest move. I know he has Stone Edge as well. Okay, Latios. Through the Reflect, we should be able to take like anything he wants to throw at us. It might be a throw if it has some way of stopping my Latios, but I'm gonna Agility. 61%. Jeez. Okay. Yeet. GG. Yeah, actually, I guess... Woo! We get our third victory, and we did it like I felt I controlled that game very well. Like very well. I'm sorry, Mingu. I'm sorry. I knocked him out of playoff with this. I'm pretty sure. Sorry for knocking you out. Oh, he left us. Okay. I set up... Okay, so that Jarable from Mega Steelix did way more than I thought it was gonna do. Like 61% through the Reflect? This is like max attack? Wait, yeah, how did that do that much? Wait, what? Oh, wait, I took rocks. I took rocks. That's why. Like, it took 12 from rocks, right? So that's 88%. No. The damage from the Jarable by itself is 60... Oh, wait, how did that actually... Oh, because I set up... Oh, that was almost a throw. I set up with Agility so I become faster, which means Jarable does more. Yikes! Whoops! Okay. I guess I should just run this out before it becomes something. Okay. Big thanks to... Not thanks, but... I guess big thanks for the NPBA team to have me for more season. Man, this season was tough. It was tough. I had so many losses in that middle, but I beat one of the coaches that I feel like it's the most difficult to play against. We ended up with a good win, which is very nice. Unfortunately, we cannot make playoffs in any scenario at all. Unless like all the other coaches drop for some reason. But yeah, we round out on a good note. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below before the battle, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. With that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube.